Hello everyone and welcome to my webinar. I'm here today to speak to all students and graduates that graduated from a nursing degree about how UCLan Careers can support you during your time at university and also beyond after graduation. So I'd like to just tell you a little bit about the Careers Service. We are located in Foster Building. So for those of you who don't know where Foster Building is, you might have never been there or had a lecture there. It's just behind the new engineering building. You'll see a pharmacy. You go through the double doors and we're just there first on your left. You can't miss us. So that's where we're normally located when we're all on campus. We're a really friendly team. We're qualified career guidance professionals to help all students in the university, no matter what career stage and career planning that they're at. We see students from all over the universities, from all different types of courses and year groups, but we do have kind of advisors that are linked to certain schools and courses when we go in and deliver workshops, whether it's kind of face-to-face or online. What we offer 15-minute, at the moment they're online, mini appointments that you can book. And you can book those via Career Edge, and all these, slides and the recording will be available to you on the Career Fit page on the Career Edge website afterwards, on the Career Fit webinar page. So all you need to do is click this link, or go to uclan.ac.uk/Career Edge, or as you log in onto the computer, you've got icons on the left-hand side, Career Edge is there. You log in with your usual UCLan username and password, and you'll be able to book our appointments by just clicking on the appointments tab at the top. So the 15-minute mini appointments cover things like CV and covering letters, feedback on LinkedIn profiles, advice about job searching and placements, work experience, and so on. So as nursing students, some of these won't apply to you. But what will apply to you is help with CV and covering letters, because you may have some networking events with employers during your time at university. The nursing school put employability days on where employers come in for you to network with. You may sign up with some agencies who want you to have a CV or be looking for work in the private sector. So on Career Edge, we've got lots of CV and covering letter advice and a CV and covering letter builder, and also a tool called CV 360 that will do a check on your CV to make sure it's coming across as you want it to recruiters. So once you've had a look at the resource, got a bit of a draft together of a CV and cover letter, you can book a mini appointment and one of our advisors will give you some feedback, and you can keep coming back as many times as you like until you've got your finished version. As a nursing student or graduate, you may want a LinkedIn profile. It's a great way to connect with other people in your industry and find out about the hidden job market and promotion opportunities and so on. So yeah, if you want to put LinkedIn profile together, or you're unsure where to start, you want feedback on profile that you've already got, you can come to us for that. Job searching, may apply to you as well. If you've got a kind of that specialised area that you're looking in, you're looking for kind of non-NHS jobs, and you want suggestions of kind of agencies or anything like that might appeal to you as well. So moving on, if you've got something you want to talk through with us in more detail, you can book a 45-minute online appointment as well on Career Edge. So that's things like exploring career options, identifying your skills and experience, and so on. So if you want to talk about kind of like, let's say you're weighing up some different areas of nursing for the future and you're unsure and you want a sounding board, or maybe you're looking to perhaps even kind of change career from nursing at some point, perhaps within or outside of healthcare, and you want to kind of really think about what your transferable skills are and what those careers could be, we can help you with that. The application forms is an area that a lot of nursing students come for us for support with. So especially when you're applying through the NHS and you're writing that supporting statement, which is like a large piece of work where you're convincing the employer that you're the right person for the job. Please come to us for a check, because students find that really useful, because it's not an easy thing to get right. And building your confidence with interviews. We offer mock interviews, so you might come to us and say, I'm feeling quite nervous about interviews. Can we just have a bit of a chat about it, or a practice, or a discussion about what kinds of questions may come up and how to answer them? Or you may have a job interview that you can, attach, at the time of booking, the job details and the person specification and the job description, and we will put a mock interview together for you based on that job. And students find that really, really useful, and a chance to help to kind of, verbalise selling themselves, before the real thing, and get that real constructive feedback from us at Careers. Okay, so I've mentioned Career Edge briefly and some of our resources on there. There are lots of different resources, so do spend some time having a look through. You can search for job vacancies and events, so if there's any kind of like nursing employers or any kind of like, NHS open days, something like that might be advertised on there. There's lots of kind of skills assessments for assessing your strengths and your motivations for work. Personality tests, lots of employer videos. There's an interview simulator, which I think that you would find useful, which will give you an idea of lots of different types of interview questions, do's and don'ts for each question, and an idea about why the employer is asking that question, which will help you to answer it. And lots of employer videos. So especially if you're kind of perhaps thinking about branching out from nursing in the future, it would be really helpful. And also all the tools on there that I've mentioned, for when you are applying for nursing jobs. I think it's really important to mention that all the services that I've just mentioned and Career Edge is not just available to you as a nursing student, but also as a UCLan graduate. So if you apply for a promotion in the future or a career change, or you're revamping your CV, you want a mock interview, you want to have a chat about your career, whatever it is, you can come back to us, whether it's 6 months, 6 years or 30 years after you finish your nursing degree, and UCLan Careers will be here to support you. And that's really quite unique because it can be hard to find careers advice once you're out of the education system, and a lot of universities only offer support for perhaps a year or 2 or 3 afterwards, after graduation. So yeah, please do come back to us. We always love to hear from our graduates. So here's just a few details about our contact. Our contact details. We've got our phone number on there. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter. The link to Career Edge and so on. Just so you know exactly where to access us. So what I just want to show you now, if you just bear with me, is just a tool that I've put together on Career Edge for nursing students and graduates. Okay, so what I'm showing you at the moment is the home page of Career Edge. So if you log in with the usual UCLan username and password, this is what you will see. So if you scroll down and you click on awards and programs and you select the pre-registration healthcare jobs toolkit, while we just wait for it to load. Okay, so I've put this together. It's for all NHS professionals really that are applying for jobs through the NHS jobs portal. And it's just really a bit of a toolkit to kind of make sure that you know what you're doing and you're giving your application the best chance. So it covers lots of different areas which I will go through with you. Each section, there's tasks, nothing extensive, but a couple of tasks for you to complete. If you wish to, you can complete all of them, or you can just dip in and out, or you can just have a quick look over them. It's useful for you. But like I say, it's really to kind of help you when you're applying for jobs in the NHS, right from the process of starting to search to go into the interview. So if we click in here, I've selected kind of parts of Career Edge that you will find useful. So we've got a section here about kind of what makes you unique. So it can be really hard sometimes at interviews when you ask questions like, why should we give you the job and what are your key strengths? So there's a couple of our assessment from Career Edge in there that I've selected for you that you might find useful. Using NHS jobs online, it shows you there how to perform a job search online. CVs. Just bear with me. Yeah, you can see here's a little bit more detail. A section about CVs and advice about how to complete your CV. I've also linked to some of the pages on the NHS website as well that gives you advice about this. personal statements, advice about kind of writing a personal statement, and to remind you to kind of come to us for some feedback. A couple of resources for you to read here, about application form preparation and so on before you make a start. We've got interview ready, where I will signpost you to the interview advice on the NHS website and our mock interview simulator for you to have a look over before you interview. And then a section about managing in your career, obviously nursing and all the other health NHS care professions are very demanding. You need to think about work-life balance and self-care and resilience and looking after yourself in the emotionally demanding profession. So there's a section about that as well. So yeah, do dip into it and use whichever sections will be most useful to you. And then if you want any further support, don't forget that you can come to us at UClan Careers at any time and book an appointment. Ideally book an appointment with myself because I'm the careers advisor that's linked to your subject. And my name's Francesca Smith. But if you can't book an appointment with me because our schedules don't match, then that's absolutely fine. You can book an appointment with any of the advisors that are available. Okay, so I hope you found the webinar useful, and I look forward to meeting you in the future. Don't forget that the slides and the transcript and the recording of this webinar will be emailed to you if you've booked on, or they'll be on the main UClan Careers webpage, and also within Career Edge you'll see under popular